What's up, man? Happy Memorial Day to all you people out there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, welcome to the Lion's Den. And thank you for joining me at a new episode where you're now tuning in Blindside Reaction Talk TV with your host, Rico Richie himself. Your boy, your number one favorite Lions. My bad, your number one favorite blind podcaster, y'all. Excuse me. Hey, I thank y'all for joining me on this beautiful, right now I think it's a little rainy outside. I don't know, I can't see the clouds, but I did hear a little thunderstorm out there, so I don't know if it's still raining right now or not, y'all. But, happy Memorial Day to everyone. Hope everybody had a great weekend, you know what I'm saying? And, good time eating that good grilled food, drinking that great tequila and Hennessy and all that good stuff, bonding with family and all that good shit. And congratulations to all the high school graduates that graduate out there. Congratulations to all you young women and young men out there. Hey, salute to you and grind to win. We wish you the best in your future endeavors, whether it's going to college, going to a university or a community college or a cosmetology school or a barber school or trucking school or to the military or nursing school, wherever it is you decide to do, you know what I'm saying, to advance, your career or, whatever it is you trying to get to in life, we wish you the best over here. You know what I'm saying? Again, let's all give a great round of applause to all the graduates of 2025 this year. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Hold up. Y'all probably can't see me, boy. My bad, y'all. Your boys over here sweating bullets. Had to adjust something right quick. Get some elbow. It might be this black I got on. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just know this black because of how it feels. This right here let me know what shirt I'm wearing. See that little detail right there? Yeah, that's how I know what shirt I'm wearing, just in case you want it. But before we get into the content, I know what y'all came for, baby. Hey, let's take our Memorial Day shot so we can get into the content real quick, bro. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long on this one, you know what I'm saying? So, salute. Your boy love tequila, so if y'all ever want to give your boy anything and you can't donate to the cause, just send your boy a shot in the mail. You feel me? Shot of tequila in the mail. You know what I'm saying? But make sure if you also haven't yet, hit that link in my bio to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? That would be much appreciated to all you guys out there. Please do that for me. And whatever, if you do feel like you want to donate to the Grind to Win brand, to see what we're going to do with our, with future ideas and things like that. Also, the Cash App is up there too. It could be 50 cents, $1, 5 cents, 10 cents, whatever. A prayer, each of those goes a long way for your boy. You know what I'm saying? But always, thank you to my supporters. Thank you for those that's tuning in as well. All right, y'all. So y'all know the hype that's been going on in hip-hop culture the past week and a half or so, with Tory Lanez and his stabbing and everything. But before we jump into that, bro, I think what we should do too as well is acknowledge Ruby Red right now. I think that's the young lady named Ruby Red, the former model. I think we should really, just give her a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's her name. I think her name Ruby Red. I can't remember, but y'all know the chick, the one that I believe she really kind of got more famous when she was dating Wiz Khalifa at one point or something like that. I think that's the same chick. But if it wasn't for her and Tory Lanez being stabbed in jail or prison, whatever you want to call it right now, I don't think none of this stuff would be going on. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her for bringing us, to a particular person of power, Shout out to her for bringing that to her attention. And the person I'm speaking of that she got in touch with was a congresswoman out of Florida. You know, a very high powered woman with a great amount of political power. You know, so we're just gonna call her APL. You know what I'm saying? So Ruby Red got that information to APL, and APL started the ball rolling. And it seemed like when she did that, that's when Tory Lanez gets stabbed, right? So now you got Jason Lee coming out saying he has a text message from Tory Lanez or something like that, claiming that Kelsey lied and claiming that he didn't want Kelsey to get in trouble for shooting Meg Thee Stallion. He also, in this text that Jason Lee said he has from Tory Lanez, he says that Tory Lanez, like I say, admitted that Tory Lanez said Kelsey admitted or something like that she was the one who shot Meg Thee Stallion. And Meg Thee Stallion, whether she knew that or not, walking away or not, I kind of believe, I think that she knew Kelsey shot her, despite Meg Thee Stallion story. But we gonna get into that, you feel me? Because I think by now everybody should. The only people that's not going to acknowledge that she's a fucking liar are those that like to lie, manipulate, and all that kind of bullshit themselves. So those gonna be the only ones that feel like what Meg Thee Stallion did or is doing, she's not wrong for it. But Rika Richards is here to tell you that's a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, she wrong for that, bro. Yeah, despite how I may look, you know what I'm saying? She wrong for that shit, bro. Straight up. So Jason Lee got all this information. Then you know, the actual driver, all of a sudden come out. We don't really know why he waited so long to come out. Either he signed an NDA or he took some part of some money, or they came here and they scared the fuck out of him for a minute. And dude was just like, you know what, bro, as a man, bro, I just can't take this shit no more. Whatever y'all gonna do to me, y'all just gonna have to do to me, Meg. I'm sorry, but I just can't go with this shit no more. That's, you know, he could have been feeling like that. Or like I say, they could have came to that driver and threatened him or something like that, made him sign some type of NDA or something like that, where he couldn't talk until Tory Lanez got, you know, arrested and convicted or some shit like that. You know, it could have went that way. So now that he's coming out, it's taking a whole another, you know, insight on the case. But if you remember when everything first jumped off, man, like any dude, bro, any real dude, bro, and I believe any real woman, bro, could have seen through that bullshit Meg was saying, but she was sounding like she was lying for the jump, and she was sounding like she was afraid to admit that she didn't know what the hell was really going on. Like, she, in the beginning, it really sounded like she didn't know who shot her, so she just blamed Tory because she was mad at Tory and Kelsey, or she was more mad at Tory than she was Kelsey, but her and Kelsey was the ones fighting. Tory Lanez, is, from what we know, he just came over there to stop the fight and keep her from being shot by her own best friend. Remember now, Meg Thee Stallion and Kelsey gave us this whole aura and everything, and you know, they gave to the public that they were best friends and shit like that. So then, okay, cool, best friends argue, but not many best friends gonna pull a firearm on their best friend. You feel me? So kudos to Tory Lanez, bro. Maybe that nigga hit them with some fire ass dick. You know what I'm saying? And them bitches that got crazy, they wanting to kill each other over. Like whoever was gonna remain alive kept Tory. That probably how one of those things. That probably how Kelsey would think. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Cause if she was actually a witness to Tory Lanez shooting Meg Thee Stallion, this is the biggest question that I really think people have yet to acknowledge, bro. If she was a witness without a shadow of a doubt, why would she need immunity? What would she need protection from, of incriminating herself from, if she's just a witness, bro? You feel me? So then we get Meg, she gets on Gayle King at some point, and Gayle King asks her, now Megan, have you had sexual relations with Tory Lanez? And what she do? You see how quick she stopped crying? You see how quick she stopped crying? And Are you asking me if I had sexual relation? Nah, bitch, it does. She asking you if you had sex with this man. And you told that bold-faced lie on a national platform, bro. Probably not even a national platform. More like maybe, let's say, some type of global platform. You know what I'm saying? That platform, she did that on Gayle King, bro. It's more than just, you know, a fucking national platform, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, she lies, and I really believe Gayle King knew she lied, as long as, you know, as well as the rest of the universe that knew she lied when Gayle King asked her that problem. Why she lied? If it was something just simple as sex, and you had nothing to hide, why is you admitting having sexual relations with this man it's so hard to tell the truth about? So she'll lie on a national platform in front of somebody like Gayle King. She'll lie to anybody. She'll lie to you. She'll lie to me. She'll lie to her mama, her auntie, her grandma. She'll lie to anybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? But also we gotta ask, who influenced her to continue the snowball effect? Was it Rock Nation? Was it her lawyers? Was it her management? Was it Jay-Z himself, bro? Who influenced her to keep this stuff going? You remember the video I showed last week with Tory Lanez talking about how somebody from Rock Nation called him and told him it would be his best interest not to give a statement or talk about anything that had happened. Why would they do that? Why would Meg all of a sudden change the story, switch her story up like that? You feel me? What's the bigger play here? Why would Tory Lanez need to, was Tory Lanez, let me ask that question. Why would Tory Lanez need to be the scapegoat for Meg Thee Stallion career to blow up the way it did? Or for her to get the power structure around her that she did after everything with Tory Lanez happened? Was her music really, I don't really know. So y'all gotta let me know in the chat, bro. Was her music 3 years ago, was her music competing still with somebody like, because I don't think Glorilla was in the game just yet. I believe she was making a name, but I don't think she was actually in the game just yet. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, 3-4 years ago, before all this, was Meg Thee Stallion music statistically, shit, I know I fucked that up, y'all. Was she competing with the Cardi B's? Was she competing with the Nicki Minaj's? You know what I'm saying? I believe around that time Doja Cat was pretty popping. You know what I'm saying? She was making hit records or making a lot of bangers that people was tuning into. Was she keeping up with the woman? You know what I'm saying? At that time, I don't know. I ain't gonna sit here and tell you I'm a Meg Thee Stallion fan, bro, because I can't really listen to a chick with the stallion part at the back of her name, bro. You know what I'm saying? She could have just called herself Meg the Dude or some shit like that, bro. I don't. Stallion was kind of outrageous to me, bro. But you know, all this happened, bro. And then they come out and say, you know, I was looking at some shit with Ceddy Nash, bro, and I really, you know, kudos to Ceddy Nash and what he do, and I think he gave great content. But I was looking at something he was doing, bro, and all of a sudden they come out with some shit saying that Tory Lanez put a hit on someone first. Why would they do all this shit, bro? And I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, this nigga, why would he shoot a female? He don't sound like that kind of person in his music. Y'all feel me? That's not how he portrays himself to be in his music. 2, why would he need to put a hit on somebody in jail? When, from what I understand, he's never been in jail or to prison or something like that, bro. So what would he need to, and who and why would he need to put a hit on somebody, bro? Why would this come out after the alleged hit on him? You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna say alleged hit, even though we know he was stabbed and everything like that. But they calling it a hit, so we just gonna say alleged hit because they didn't have any proof to back it up. But the timing of everything with that stabbing and the new information that they was bringing to the court, into question, kind of reigns suspicion, great suspicion. Do I think it was a hit? I ain't gonna say it was a hit. Could have been, you know what I'm saying, but without proof of that type of acknowledgement, I don't think we could really say it was a hit. Was the timing bad on the stabbing? Hell yeah. Very bad timing. You feel me? Did it make Rock Nation or make the Stallion look guilty of some sense? To your boy Rico Richie? Hell fuck yeah. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I believe about a week or so ago, Meg Thee Stallion came out and she was furious. And I believe she was drinking too. So she was furious, bro. Talking about how people was weird, about no new evidence coming out and all that. She was hot. And that to me seems like a person with something to hide, or a person that's really fighting her guilt, hoping it don't come out, while looking for other means of distracting people to take their mind off what's going on with Tory Lanez. Which I think is going to be kind of hard now that the APL lady, you know, those are her initials. I can't, I don't want to say, I know something Luna, Miss Luna. You feel me? But we just call her APL, bro. So now that this woman is looking into this case, bro, it's going to be some smoke that's going to turn into, well, it's going to be, y'all, something about to happen, bro. Whether or not they're going to prove, whether or not Tory Lanez is going to be able to get out of jail or prison right now, we don't know. But they've already proven that his hands or fingerprints was not found on that gun. You feel me? And they also proven that his fingerprints was not found on the gun magazine. Which means there are only 3 other people whose hands or fingerprints could have been on that firearm, y'all. Which could have been Meg Thee Stallion, Kelsey's, or the driver / security, depending on what the role of the driver was that night. Could the driver been playing the driver and security? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, like, it could have been something. It could have been something like that too, bro. You feel me? But I definitely think Meg Thee Stallion is a big liar, bro. A graceful liar. You feel me? And I think that if it's proven that she definitely lied, her and both Kelsey, it's not going to really affect Kelsey. It's just going to make Kelsey look like the scum of the earth, with them having an innocent black man put in prison behind their bullshit. Because all this escalated because of Kelsey and Meg Thee Stallion. And I want to try, hey, y'all go inbox got dog on Kylie Jenner, ask her when the last time she invited Meg Thee Stallion to a party. See if she been around Meg Thee Stallion these past few years. Y'all inbox her and ask her that question, you know what I'm saying? Come back to me and let me know if she give y'all a response. You feel me? Because I want to know, you did? I want to know. I'm going to take my last shot with y'all, man. But I definitely want to know, bro. You feel me? Because look, Kylie Jenner name would never been implicated in nothing if Meg Thee Stallion knew how to control her liquor, man. Y'all better leave these big chicks alone that know how to control their liquor, bro. The motherfuckers that be like putting their hands on motherfuckers, bro, when they got them get all alcoholed up, bro. They don't get freaky, they get dangerous, nigga. They get violent, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like they get the typical project style female type, bro, when they get too fucking drunk, bro. Like, they can beat everybody at. They don't give a fuck about nothing. You did? Don't be drinking around no type chick, bro. Don't be having no chicks in your party, bro, fucking up nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? They definitely gonna fuck it up for you. And if I was Kylie Jenner, I damn sure would have never invited Meg Thee Stallion back to nothing I did. You feel me? Shit, not if you gonna call it, man. You called a whole scene with your own best friend, bro. You know what I'm saying? So what type of friend you is for real, Meg Thee Stallion? I don't think I want to be a Meg Thee Stallion friend. Your boy Rico Richie don't think you want to be a Meg Thee Stallion friend, y'all. That's probably why I don't listen to the music. I don't trust that ass, y'all. I don't trust that ass. You know what I'm saying? When she throw Tory Lanez up on the butt, bro, she'll throw your ass up under that too. She'll throw your ass through the wood, them shorts, them snakes, that fire, bro. Man. She'll toss your ass right up over that goddamn cliff, bro. You'll be looking off in the distance one day trying to talk to her like that, and by the time you turn your head, bitch, she gonna toss your ass over. Next thing you know, you looking at, fuck you, bitch. She got an old ugly ass tequila bottle in here. Yeah, I think she made some tequila. I ain't gonna drink that shit though. I don't want that shit. That shit might poison me. I ain't gonna buy her tequila. And she got that old tequila bottle in here, take it. Fuck you, nigga. That's why you gone, stupid bitch. Y'all know how Meg Thee Stallion is, bro. Come on, bro. She let y'all know how she really is in the music, my nigga. Y'all believe that bitch if y'all want to, bro. And he interview acting all innocent, like she ain't do nothing. Man, please, bro. Y'all better, man. Don't fall for that shit with Meg Thee Stallion, bro. Don't do that, bro. So I think we need to, give. Like I said, I could be saying her name wrong, bro. And if I am, please forgive me. Y'all gotta let me know her name for it. But Ruby Red, bro. I think definitely, I think we should give her a round of applause for what she's trying to do for Tory Lanez, and the evidence that she brought to light to certain powers at B that may be able to do certain things for Tory Lanez, the same way that Rock Nation did certain things for Meg Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? And as long as Rock Nation name and Jay-Z name keep coming up in certain things, bro, it's only gonna be so much, that Desiree Perez and all these other motherfuckers that's protecting him can protect him. They're gonna have to let him go at some point. When will it be? Will it be next year? The year after? 2030? We don't know. Well, are they waiting till that nigga hit about 60 so he can serve 20 years in prison for all the shit he did? We don't know, bro. But if his name and his company, his brand keep, being implicated and stuff like this, bro, yeah, it's definitely who's ever protecting Jay-Z. They definitely gonna have to give him up. Y'all see them motherfuckers gave up Diddy. Believe what y'all want, bro. You know what I'm saying? Black man, no black man, this black man, that black man, what the fuck ever, bro. I don't want to see another black man locked up, but hey, black man, let's not do shit that Diddy was doing or alleged to be doing. You feel me? Let's be smarter about, how we treat our women and decisions that we make. You feel me? Or else, black man, your ass gonna end up like Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Be careful how you treat people. You feel me? Whether it was in your past or in your present or in your future, bro. Be careful how you treat people, bro. You be careful of the energy that you put out. Just because it don't come back tomorrow, don't mean it won't come back, period, bro. It's gonna come back and get you. And I think, this karma is swinging back around slowly. It's slowly, it's drifting. Y'all know on Need for Speed, on what that shit was, Need for Speed Underground, when the motherfuckers start doing. Yeah, bro, that what it doing right now for Meg Thee Stallion, bro. Her karma is drifting right now in a circle, bro, and it's finna come back and bite that big old booty in the air, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it's finna bite the shit out that goddamn horse booty, like for real. She, yeah, I know Meg got that horse booty back there, bro. Come on, she ain't got no side feet for nothing. What Nicki Minaj called him? Got big foot, Sasquatch foot. Yeah, quit, bro. Don't act like that, bro. But anyway, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment, bro. You feel me? How y'all feel about the Tory Lanez situation? How y'all feel about the stabbing? How y'all feel about them coming out with him saying he put a hit on somebody? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think the new powers that be is going to be able to help Tory Lanez get out of prison or get him appeal so his trial, his case can be reopened? Do y'all think it's a waste of time? Do y'all, to believe to the Meg Thee Stallion fans out there, do y'all still believe she's innocent or told the truth about everything that happened? How y'all feel about Kelsey too as well? Y'all gotta let me know. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to drop that like, and please, people, make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. Thank y'all for joining me, bro. You know what I'm saying? On this beautiful Memorial Day. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that again. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Open broadcast system response sheet. End live video. End your live video. If you end your live video, also for all viewers. End now. Cancel. End now. If you end your live video. Cancel. End now.